with you, King.
Mysonne, so now I see a picture today of DJ Academics,
Yeah.
and he promoting or upselling a podcast that he has, and he has Takashi 69 on it and Wack 100. Now at first I thought it was a made up picture, but then I saw videos surfing around with Wack 100 and Takashi 69 on a balcony next to each other. I mean, when I say next to each other, it was on the same balcony together. So I know it's not made up.
No, so what the issue is for me, self, right, is this, right? You got one person, you got three people that are confusing to me, right? You got DJ Academic, who pretty much is the biggest instigator of any kind of beef and any kind of negativity in hip hop. That's what he does. Then you got Wack, who is supposedly an OG, who supposedly rep the Blood Gang set, who is always talking about, the codes and who he's connected to and all this work he put in and all the people he put on, all of these things that he talks about. He always advocates for Pyru this and Pyru that. Then you got someone who is a straight up known rat, who ratted on all the Pyru, right? So my thing is this: what exactly are you doing? Because for me, it's this, right? If you're a civilian and you sit down with Tekashi 69 because you want to interview him and you just want to know what's going on, then you're entitled to do that. But when you claim a certain culture, when you advocate for it, when you're one of the main people always talking about this codes and all of this bullshit, but then you'll sit down with a known rat just to get some level of notoriety or because you're going to get shock value and people going to pay attention. It's like, what exactly are we doing at this point, Self? What are we doing?
What if it's to say that someone or Wack or anyone says, there was a method to his madness. Maybe he sat down with. I mean, we don't know, but maybe he sat down with him.
There's no method because they reached out to me the same way they reached out to Gilly, and Gilly said I declined because there's a certain code of ethics. It's not even about criminology. When it comes to ratting, first of all, let me get this straight. When it comes to snitching, it's not about criminality. It's not about street life. It's about integrity and a man who is willing to stand on what he's standing on. If I involve myself in a situation that I know can cause me to lose my freedom or my life, and I engage in that act because I want to be able to benefit off of that act, and then when it's time for said act and me to have to pay those consequences of that act, but I don't want to pay those consequences, so I want to see someone else pay those consequences so I don't have to pay mine, you're just a coward, right? And that's just in life. That ain't got nothing to do with the street. That's nothing. You're just a coward, right? So when you say that you uphold a certain lifestyle, when you say you are blood and all of this, and inside of the blood manual was never based on criminology. It was about upholding our own communities, us protecting our communities. But when you say that that's the lifestyle that you live in, and this man is disaccording to what it is that you stand for you to utilize your voice, your time, your energy, your platform to give him a voice. Academics is a weasel. He is just a bloodsucker. So he's gonna do whatever it takes to just get any level of notoriety. So I don't put nothing past him. He just needs to be canceled because he's just bad for the culture. But the shit that Wack does sometimes, it's just like, bro, you can't want fame and notoriety that much. It's not that important. It can't be that important that you'll sit down with somebody who don't even have no morals or nothing. What kind of information or anything do I want to get from somebody that has no moral compass?
I feel it's just weird because, like I said, I'm seeing that people are calling this guy a snitch, or he is he did tell. He's saying he told himself, but in the same sentence, and it's a saying, hey, do not talk to this guy, don't be around him, but people are still promoting him being around them, and it ain't just Wack. Because they're making songs, don't play the little rat in the club, and things like that are promoting him, especially like in the song, he's like, like that's promoting him. And you and other people are bringing him up in blogs and things like that. In the same sentence, people are still promoting this kid.
But what I'm trying to say, I hear what you're saying, right? What I'm trying to say is there's just a level of code of ethics when you're just a person from our culture and from the streets, right? If you're just somebody if you claim to be a civilian, then you do not adhere or abide by those rules. But you can't every day talk about blood this and I put this work in, I did all this, and you sit down and you utilize your voice and platform to try to make money with somebody who has no level of integrity, who did everything they did was against the Bloods that you talk about, you represent. Like, I'm not a Blood. I've never been a Blood in my life, anything. But there's a code of conduct and integrity in a man that I have to have a level of respect for you for me to give you any level of voice or utilize my platform. Yeah, people are saying don't talk to him and you say you advocate for him, but at the end of the day, the same way we understand that if you don't utilize your voice to talk against certain shit in this industry, the same way that everybody is talking for, because the rats, the low integrity individuals, all of those people have a bigger voice than us of integrity. We get drowned out. If we don't say nothing about what integrity looks like, we get drowned out by the suckers and the cowards that just want to peacefully coexist and make money in this industry. So my thing is this: cool, Wack, you want to do that? That's what you into. You just trying to make a couple dollars. What you need to do is say that, bro. But don't every time some gangster stuff is going on in the streets and you talking about, oh, I'm gonna do this to you and this is how power rule business and all that. Like, what you're doing is you're a hypocrite.